Sul Sul! Welcome to my channel. I'm GingerLlama and today I have like 60 mods or maybe more to show you, all released in 2021, and I want to start 2022 with the best mods. So here I am. I actually found a lot of new mods that I didn't have and I added to my game, so I have so many mods now. Also, if you want to see more mods videos from me, like something specific like create a sim or gameplay mods, let me know in the comments below. I have a pretty recent video talking about hard mode mods. I will link it in the cards and in the description if you're interested. Today we also have some mods to do that, but I only want to show you mods from 2021, so we have mods for almost every category in the game. And as you might already guessed, this is not going to be like a review of every mod because there are like 60 mods. I'll try to be quick and just say what I need to say for each one, and again, if you want to see something specific, let me know in the comments. This list is not going to be in order of preference, and without further ado, let's get started. I will start with this one because it's not an actual mod, it's a mod and CC organizer. If you play with a lot of mods or custom content like me, you need to have like a pretty good system to organize it, and it's not that easy. I feel like I have a pretty good system, but sometimes I still find files in the wrong place or broken mods that I didn't notice. Well, not anymore. You can see every feature in the description. The creator also has a video showing you the app, and keep in mind that this is still very new and the creator is still asking for feedback, but still, it's a great one. I installed it and I loved it. Next we have Better Maps by Arnie, and this one gives your worlds a completely new look. I don't keep this in my game because it's more realistic, and you know that I like my cartoony look in the game, but if you like this realistic look, these new gorgeous maps are for you. They are not all done yet, but you should definitely try it. From the same creator, and this one I'm definitely keeping, it's the dark mode mod. I'm absolutely in love with this one. It's a super tiny detail that makes all the difference. Like, instead of having like a super bright white as the main UI color, you have this dark tone, better for your eyes and a different look for your game. Also, this year we had a big addition to the game, the scenarios, and for some reason most of them had a limited time for you to play them. Well, not with this mod. Twisted Maxi did it again and released a single package with all the EA scenarios to stay permanently in your game. So if you want to try them for the first time, or if you just want to take your time to play it, go download this mod now. Another amazing thing that creators did with this new scenario feature is the creation of entirely new scenarios, and I'm definitely showing you some of them. We already have two scenarios for two different legacy kind of challenges, the Not So Berry challenge and the Greek God challenge. They are by the same creator, and with these ones you have a scenario for each generation and you have to complete the goals. Definitely read the details because I read that some of the goals might not be exactly like the rules of the challenge, so keep that in mind. Don't forget that this feature is pretty recent in the game and modders are still working around it. You'll probably see a lot more custom scenarios this year. The same creator also has brand new challenges like the Bachelorette Party, the Therapeutic Tenderness and the Sibling Rivalry. They all sound super fun and I might try one of them on my channel. Kawaii Stacy, the creator of Slice of Life, also has two new scenarios for you to try, the High School Sweethearts and the Video Game House, and she already posted on her social media that there is more on the way, so keep an eye on her websites. Now let's get into Create a Sim mods, and we are starting with a mod that is a must-have for me, the More Traits in Create a Sim mods. This mod allows you to have more slots for personality traits, which make your sims more unique and way more interesting. Since little tots to kids to teens to adults, they always have more slots. And now, to give some use to your new trait slots, let's take a look at some custom traits. I only use traits from one creator, and before we go to the big ones, let's talk about the little toddlers. So this is by Chingu or Vicky Sims. I'm so sorry, I'm going to say Vicky Sims, and this creator has the best trait mods. With this one, you get 20 new traits for your toddlers that definitely change their personalities and give a little bit more gameplay, because not all Todds will be the same anymore. And next, you already might have heard of this one. It's a must-have for diversity. You have 100 new traits to give some different personalities to your Sims. I can't live without this anymore. The same creator also has a lot more trait packs, and I'm going to try and not be confusing with all of them, but we'll see. First thing, every trait pack has a Create a Sim version and a reward store version. And that's awesome, because if you don't want to waste your trait slots all at once, you can just buy them at the reward store. So besides the basic 100 base game traits, we also have the attractiveness trait, which change your romantic or friendly success score and also changes the autonomy for your Sims to perform those interactions. You have traits like pretty, mysterious, plain looking, cute, and you can check all the traits on this spreadsheet. I'm also going to link this with the mod. You can see every single trait, what category they fit in, and what they do to your Sim. As reward traits, I also have the faithfulness traits, like loyal, seductive, tempting. I think it's super interesting, and if you want, you can only have like the traits for storytelling purposes, and you don't actually download the mod that gives your Sim autonomy to do what they want based on those traits. Like, I have the traits, but I don't really use the autonomy, so I won't let my Sims like be tempted by other Sims if I have them in a relationship. But of course, you can do whatever you want with this. You have different options, so just read the description and choose for your game. Then we have the metabolism reward traits that I also really like. It's so realistic because everyone has different metabolism, so with this mod your Sims can have like sleep problems, they can have a big appetite and need to eat more frequently, or they can have a big bladder and need to use the bathroom less frequently. So you can definitely have some diversity and realism with this one. And the last reward trait pack that I use is the seasons traits. This one allows your Sims to be productive and happier in a specific season, and you also have the sun versus the moon traits. It's super simple, but I think it's super interesting. And now I also want to tell you about two other trait packs from this creator that I don't personally use, but still think they are super interesting to have in your game if you like this kind of stuff. So first we have the supernatural traits, where your Sims can be blessed, cursed, or even immortal. I don't use this one because I don't really play much with supernatural, but I think it's super interesting. And the other one that I don't really use because I don't really play with this aspect of the game, it's the wicked traits pack. With this one you can choose one of 4 options that will decide how your Sims might feel after having woohoo. And the last thing that I have related to traits, still from the same creator, is the sorted traits picker. This is a very simple way for you to choose your Sims, custom traits, or even official games traits. You just need to shift click your Sim, go to trait pickers and choose what you want to add to your Sim's personality. As I said before, this is not a mod review, so please read all the instructions from the creators and you'll be fine. This one is not in Create a Sim, but it's still a great mod to make your Sims unique and different from each other. EA actually have gender preference in the game, but when you do a romantic interaction with that Sim, that gender preference like changes, and I understand why they did that, but sometimes you want something specific and you can use this mod to lock that gender preference, and you can also ask other Sims about their gender preference. Now, with so many trait options, we also have some ways to improve how the genetics and those traits work in game. For that, Vicky Sim has the genetic reward mod, mods, and I will definitely start using it. You can now have 3 different ways for this one to work. I personally use the genetic by personality, and I think this is so realistic as well. Great addition to your mods. The creator also has inherit aspiration mods. I will not talk about that one, but you can check it out on the creator's page. Still in the field of different personalities for your Sims, this mod will generate 1 like and 1 dislike for each category, giving you a break from choosing every Sim likes and dislikes, or just if you don't want to wait super long for them to have like a hobby or a favorite color. This is the age up add preferences. A new set of aspirations for your children is just what you need to give them some more life again and do different things with them. With this mod you have 4 new aspirations. They are super fun, definitely try them out. And now we are changing a little bit the category. We are going to see some more mods for your Sims, interactions with other Sims, new ways to deal with emotions, and we are starting with a big one that I absolutely love. It's the Better Sims mods. The creator has an entire video on YouTube showing the mod. I will also link the video, but basically this mod improves so much of your Sims like overall goals. They want things, they have different aspirations, different whims, and they have a lot of different preferences, like where would they like to live, like the actual world. It's awesome, so much detail. You also have zodiac signs if you want to, but yeah, this mod deserves a big review video, so I won't go into details and features. I will link the guide for Better Sims and also the video by the creator, and you can read everything about this. I absolutely love these mods. This one is new for me, but I'm really excited to explore everything about it. This mod gives you more than 60 new social interactions depending on your moods. Isn't that amazing? And get this, you can finally excuse yourself to go to the bathroom when you're uncomfortable. You don't need to leave your date wondering if you just left. Definitely excited to explore these emotional socials. Next one is the Smarter Social, again by Vicky Sims. It's pretty simple. I covered this topic on my hard mode mods, but didn't show these ones. So this one changes the autonomy accordingly to their traits and relationship levels, and you also have special ones if you download Vicky's 100 base game traits that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So this mod also comes with new reward traits that define a little bit better what your Sims feel about having friends, romantic and familiar relationships. It's super fun, super interesting. There's a lot of detail, but you can read everything and try for yourself. If you want something even easier, by the same creator, you also have the slower relationship change mods. Now, this one also changes the interactions of your Sims, but in relation to some specific annoying objects. It's the Less Obsession mod. I find very annoying when Sims come to visit me and only care about my computer or my game mat, and when your Sim prefers a piece of clay instead of talking to you. It's also very annoying having 100 cups of water around the house because your Sims have an obsession with drinking water from the bathroom. With this mod, no more weird obsessions, and the best part is that you can pick only the ones that you want. Now, for build and buy, we don't have like any real mods released in 2021, and I don't usually use build and buy CC, but honestly, these are some objects that I just couldn't resist because they make so much sense. They are all from the same creator. I don't know how to say their names, so I'm just going to put on screen right now, and the first one is the functional garden hose. This would be so perfect for my cottage living, but unfortunately I didn't know that this existed, and now that I do, it's not leaving my mods folder. The Recycle Anywhere kind of does the same thing. It removes like a big robotic object for your normal households and let you do the same interactions in other objects. With this mod you can be a good Sim and recycle on your normal garbage can without having the huge machine in your backyard. I love it. opposite to the previous ones, I don't think this one is like a must-have, but it's also more realistic since it gives you a new option for the thermostat object. Using this air conditioner box, you can place it in the exterior of your house and it functions the exact same way as the regular object. We also had like a woodworking table to replace the fabricator. Unfortunately, I tried this one and it didn't work on my game. I was really excited, but yeah. So these next two also replaced a huge item in the game. Not replace, it gives you a smaller and more realistic option, just like the previous ones. We have the VR goggles and the gaming rug. The gaming rug is a new option to the huge game box from the base game, and the VR goggles give you a new option for the gaming console, so you need city living for that last one, but it's awesome, both of them. And now my favorites from these new objects. You might know that I love clutter, like the more the better, and with these mods, oh my god, you can actually give use to your clutter items for storage. How amazing is that? Excuse me? Starting with the simple one before I burst with joy, the Strangerville storage. So this one makes this shelf from Strangerville into storage, and they also removed some of the boxes from the shelf and they made them into new standalone objects for storage as well. Amazing! Keeping these ones for sure. And now the moment, the mega storage mods. With this one you can have a lot of storage on your clutter items. Like, look at this. I don't use them all because this is just like storage, you cannot really interact with the objects. So if you put your flour and sugar on their special storage, you need to go get them to cook with them. I think that's so realistic, love this mod so much. This is definitely a new must-have for me. You have specific items for each category. I'll give you some examples now, but you should definitely check the full list of objects, but my favorites are these two for seeds and flowers, the hutches as storage, and my third favorite, the flour and sugar cups. I'm just in love. Thank you so much to this creator for giving me a new must-have. If you are kind of sensitive with cuteness, stop the video right now, because these few next mods are just the cutest thing ever. They are in the limit between buy and gameplay, because they are objects that you can buy, but they add so much gameplay for your toddlers. So yeah, this next chapter has a few toddler mods, and they are all from the same creator, Panda Sama, I'm sorry, and I will show them in order of release, starting with the toddler stuff mod pack that comes with a rocking horse, sleeping mats, swing chairs, and mini basketball hoops. How adorable is that? And they are all functional, like, excuse me? Like, what? The next one released was the Toddler Creativity Pack. This one brings more toddler toys and is one of my favorites because the xylophone reminds me of The Sims 2 and it's so cute. We also have a rocket sack and one of my favorites, the crafting table and the drawing pad. Look at this little baby having so much fun. It's the most adorable thing ever. Wow. Let's go to the next one, and it's the Toddler Play a Telephone. Your adults can actually teach your toddlers to talk, and they can call Father Winter their imaginary friends. Like, it's amazing, so cute. The play tunnel where they can take a nap and the makeup kit were released next. They can try on their first makeup and they can give beautiful makeovers to your adult Sims. Look how beautiful she looks. Another object to bring us back to The Sims 2 is the changing table. With this mod, you can build your own changing table, placing objects on the base. And of course, it's functional. Now we have the piñata and the clown in a box. The piñata can only be used by kids, but after they have broken the piñata, everyone can eat the candy, including the toddlers. And the clown in a box, your toddlers can also use it and they can get happy to see the clown or scared. That's an awesome detail, I love that. And unfortunately, the last one is the playful toddler pack that brings something that a lot of players want back, the crib. It has a couple of problems, but I'm sure they will be fixed very soon. They are all in the description of the mod. The pack also brings 3 more toys, the car track, toddler play-doh, and toddler food track. I absolutely love all of these new options for our sweet tots and kids, and I cannot wait to see what this creator has prepared for 2022. Now, going to actually gameplay mods, I'll start with some small tweaks and then we'll see the big ones. The first small mod, but highly requested, is the super speed mod. With this one you can get ultra speed whenever you want, simple as that. Second small tweak is the easy or difficult babies by GingerLlamaSims again, where you set your babies as difficult babies, easy babies, or slow to warm babies. You cannot do much with babies in this game, so this is small, but it's something new. Next we have more sheets in new menu. It's also pretty simple by GingerLlamaSims again, where you have a new menu with a lot of different sheets. Even though we already have so many mods that do these things, I really think that this one is one of the easiest to use, especially if you really like to play with a lot of them. Last mod from GingerLlamaSims is the holiday tradition override. This is especially important if you like to have your traits relating to your Sims preferences in holiday traditions. If you have the new traits that we saw earlier, this also relates with them. So, like this example, a no romantic Sim will not care for almost none of the traditions of Love Day, and that's super realistic. And now, starting slow with the bigger mods, we have the Tumbling Tots by It's Katato. I'm so sorry. This is an active career that allows you to go to work at a daycare or having your own daycare at home, just like in The Sims 3. This is a great mod to use with the new Toddler Objects that we just saw. What a cute daycare! This mod requires 2 packs and 2 other mods, so check everything before you download. And you can also have the same kind of thing, but with pets. It's by the same creator. The difference is that you basically have to buy a business and it will work like a retail store, but it's actually a doggy daycare. How cute! And still in the jobs category, we have the little jobs for little kids. With this mod, your kiddos can make a few simoleons by doing one of these jobs. These work like the odd jobs and they are super cute for kids. And what about if you have a farm as a job and you want to take a rest but still have like healthy and happy animals? Don't worry, this creator got you. By Serious Simmer, love the name by the way, hire a farmhand mod. Now you don't have to take care of everything in your farm every single day. You can actually hire someone and have a life. They have super adorable outfits. They will take care of your animals, their homes, and your crops as well. What more can you ask, right? And you made money with these jobs and now you want to spend the money. Now you can buy whatever you want with the new mod, the LlamaZone shopping mod. This mod makes shopping so much easier and it gives you access to anything that you might want, because sometimes you don't need to be a gardener and have a gigantic microscope to have a nice painting. Or maybe you want to buy a treasure without having to go to the jungle. Now you can! You can buy absolutely everything and it's super organized, so go crazy. This next one was released in 2021, but it had a big update this month. The Preference Plus mod gives way more categories of likes and dislikes for your Sims. You can have hobby preferences, outfit preferences, interests, venue preference, and you can even have a personal preference like if you are a morning Sim or a night Sim. So definitely go check this one out. And now we have the last 3 mods of this video, and they are the big ones. First, the Healthcare Redux mod by Deep Indigo. This is super complex, so if you want to know every detail, you need to check this post, and I will also leave you a link to an overview video by Fantasia. Basically, this mod gives you a health system for the game where your Sims can have injuries, fatal diseases, chronic conditions, or just allergies. Your pregnant Sims can take prenatal care and you can choose to be vaccinated. There are different options for the way this mod works, so you can choose which one you want to play with. You can go to the doctor, you can go to your therapist, you can go get vaccinated or just purchase pharmaceuticals. But for example, you can only go to the hospital or have a surgery when your Sim actually needs to. This mod uses a lot of packs, but you only need to have 4 of them for this to work properly, so please read the instructions. Second big mod is the preteen mod. This one has been super popular in the last few months. It was released in December and introduces a brand new age stage to your game when very much needed and very much wanted. Between children and teens, you can now have preteens. As stated in the mod page, and this is so true, the teens in game look like adults and they go from looking like a 9-year-old to looking like they pay taxes. That's just absurd. With these preteens, you have a high difference. Their faces look like teens, they can take care of their hygiene, they have a different homework. This is amazing, and as you can see, there is a lot of promising future add-ons to this mod, like the first Crash pack that was already teased by the creator. I will link a review by Fantasia again. If you want to see everything, you should definitely have this one in your game. And the last one is Carl's Sims 4 Gameplay Overall mod, previously known as Carl's Difficulty mod. I already talked about this one on my hard mode mods, but that was when this mod was supposed to make your game harder, because now this mod does so much more than that. You can change almost all the settings relating to relationships, income, careers, bills, emotions, everything that you can imagine. This mod also keeps getting updated and having more and more useful features. He already has a Patreon-only version of Dine Out, and that's awesome for us. Carl also has been keeping his community updated with YouTube videos. I will link his channel with this mod. And that's it for this video. This took me so long to record because all the mini clips that go into this, oh my god, it was so much, but I really hope that you liked it and that it's helpful for you. Give it a like and leave a comment with other mods videos that you wanna see. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed yet. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Happy simming! Dag dag!